Understanding supplemental taxes in California, what personal representatives need to know. In this video, we'll be talking about supplemental property taxes. Hi, I'm Kim Ward. I am a certified probate real estate advisor here in beautiful San Diego. And our team, what we do is we help personal representatives, executors, administrators, and trustees with homes in probate or trust. Since you found us on our channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell button to be notified of our weekly videos because you wouldn't want to miss any. And if you have questions, go ahead and post them below. We do our best to answer all of them. Basically, what supplemental property taxes are is a bill that will come to the personal representative months after a property is sold via a probate or trust administration. Even if your loved one had a mortgage on the property and they had an impound account for their property taxes and their insurance, you will still, in a few months after the sale of the loved one's home, you will receive a supplemental property tax bill. In this video, I'm going to be talking all about that and share with you the basic math on what you could expect of a supplemental property tax bill. And it's important that you know that you will receive this property tax bill based on the date of death of your loved one. A few years ago, we were helping Lisa, and I did tell her a number of times to hold back some of the funds, don't give all the proceeds to the beneficiaries, because a supplemental bill was going to be coming to her. Well, this was during the COVID time and everything was shut down, and a full 18 months went by before she received that supplemental bill. It was a $5,000 bill that had just been sitting at the recorder's office for those 18 months, and she had already distributed all the funds from her mother's home, the proceeds from selling the property, and now she had this $5,000 bill, and it was very difficult to get it back from her siblings. So please watch this video in its entirety and listen to what I have to say because it's important information if you are responsible for a loved one's home. You may be aware of Proposition 13, and what that is here in San Diego, what it means is that when someone purchases a home, the most their property tax bill can go up in any year is up to 2%, no more than that, and much of the time it's less than that. Supplemental taxes are a totally different thing. They have nothing to do with Proposition 13. But the good thing about Proposition 13 is it does protect California residents, homeowners, from a huge increase in their property taxes. Again, it can only go up 2% per year, maximum. Now, there are two types of reassessment having to do with property taxes. The first is when a home is sold to the new buyer, that new homeowner, their property taxes increase typically from the previous owner's taxes. The reason is it's based on the sales price of the home. So think about this. If your loved one had property taxes of $1,800 a year, and the property was sold for $1 million, the new buyer would have property taxes that were due yearly of over $10,000 a year. That's what reassessment is all about. The second type of reassessment is due on death. When your loved one passes away, the San Diego County Tax Assessor, what they'll do is reassess the property as of the market value of the date of death. They would value the property less than what its fair market value is, but it's still going to increase substantially in most cases. It's important that you know the fiscal year of the property taxes and when they're due. I use an acronym, no darn fooling around. Property taxes are due on November 1st, late on December 10th, due on February 1st, and late April 10th. No darn fooling around. NDFA. And the fiscal year is from July through June. And it's important you know, once you become responsible for your loved one's home, that if you do not pay, or if the property taxes aren't paid by the deadline of December 10th or April 10th, there will be a 10% penalty assessed. Back to what are supplemental property tax bills? They are a one-time tax assessment triggered by either a purchase of a property or a death of the property owner. All right, let's get into the math on this. We're going to be calculating the difference between the supplemental property taxes and what the tax bill had been as of the date of death of your loved one. So let me give you an example. Your loved one purchased their home for $200,000. When you sold the home, it was sold at $900,000, the new fair market value. So that's a $700,000 difference. Let's say that your loved one lived in the home for 20 years. And remember that the property taxes can only increase up to 2% a year. So doing some rough math, let's say upon their death, their property taxes were $3,700 per year. Now the home is worth, as of the date of death, $900,000, a difference of $700,000 from the purchase price of your loved one. That increase of $700,000 could equate into approximately $8,750 per year, a difference of $5,035 per year. Think of this, that if the home would sell 6 months after your loved one passed away, there would be 6 months of supplemental property taxes that would be due. And this would equal approximately $2,500. That would be additional property taxes that would need to be paid. Again, to clarify that the impound account that your loved one might have at a bank or a lender of some type will not cover these supplemental property taxes. The estate would need to pay those when the bill finally arrives. And experience shows that it takes 6 to 12 months for the County of San Diego tax assessor to actually get that bill to the personal representative. So it's important that you plan on holding back some of the proceeds from the beneficiaries until you receive that supplemental property tax bill. You're also going to probably have to pay a tax advisor to finalize the taxes for your loved one also. And if you want even more information, maybe more accurate information, please contact the San Diego County Tax Assessor's Office. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this of value. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that YouTube will share it with others just like you.